life, but it's really at an SSR teeth in the chest, cancer all in the breast of the beat and the bruise. Feeling like a pawn to the greed of these fools, but I never been a piece of the evil in the womb of these fake fuck niggas with they mask. I presume I'll be telling if I got a load, I swear I resume. On my conquest, for the key to the chest with my mind sluts and the love. Yo, welcome to the channel that'll never blow up. So basically this is the Xxtantacion album review skins. So basically I have to confess, like I've never really checked homie's music like that. I only started listening to his music after he passed on. So when I saw the album, I was like, okay, let me check it out and see how is it, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a bunch of people who are telling me that he's dope and he can rap and whatnot. So I started the album off, and the first track is the intro, like where there's like the robotic voice, like that kind of threw me off. Like I don't know what the fuck that was. Maybe I'm not in the loop. Maybe somebody can enlighten me and tell me like what's going on with that, because I thought that was a little bit weird. And I know the dude is a weird dude. He's doing weird music, so maybe it fits, but that was kind of weird for me. So the second track, Guardian Angel, he's rapping, man. It's a weird sound, like with the beat, when the beat starts getting on, like, you know what I'm saying, you don't really understand it until he starts rapping, and you can tell the kid can rap. He's got bars, man. You know what I'm saying? I was actually quite, I wouldn't say surprised, but I was pleasantly surprised, you know what I'm saying, to hear him rap like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought he was a mumble rap dude. I've always thought he was mumble rap because of his appearance, you know, the face tats and all that. But I thought the track was dope. He's rapping, dope track. The third track, Train Food, where he's talking about being lost, lacking direction. I think people can kind of characterize that into his life, like that was how he was, even though he was talking about being really lost. You know what I'm saying? He's telling a story, and he's talking about being suicidal. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a very dark kid. Like you can tell he's went through a lot in his life, but I didn't really get to hear more. Like I wanted to hear more rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like the beat plays more than he raps, like, which is kind of weird to me. You know, like it this whole album sounds forced to me. It sounds like just something that they needed to get out because they needed to capitalize on homies. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as, or as long as people can still remember him. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want to take this out like 2 years later or stuff like that, when everybody would have probably forgotten him, or it's not as fresh to the mind. You know what I'm saying? They just needed this thing out quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like this album sounds very weird to me. Like I have not listened to his other projects, so maybe this is the type of music that he makes, but this is very weird for me. Like, yo, man, this is very weird. It's a very weird album. Like, the track 4, Minding All, I love the beat. You know, it's very musical. You know, the singing is not that good. Like, I won't lie. Like, he can sing. Like, I don't know why he's singing, but he can make good songs. You can tell, like, the melody is dope. Like, he should have probably got somebody to sing for him, you know what I'm saying, to sing on some of the tracks. He should have wrote the melodies, because you can tell that he's very talented, he's very artistic, but the voice is just not there, man. Like when he starts singing, like it's a bit much for me. It's a bit of a turn off, you know what I'm saying? So like I don't really feel it when he's singing, you know. And I feel like it takes too long before he says something. You know, it sounds like an instrumental album. Like it takes like 40 seconds of just the beat without hearing the dude say something. Like that's very weird. But anyway, track 5 is Bad. The singing, the name of the song is Bad, and the track is actually bad because the singing is terrible. You know what I'm saying? When I hear the song, like he cannot sing. I don't know who told him to sing. Like, or maybe that's what his fans like. So it is what it is. I mean, he became that popular for a reason. So the formula was working for him. So I can't knock that. Track 6, Staring at the Sky. This dude, he can't sing for shit, man. Like, oh man, I'm sorry, but like the singing is just trash. It's garbage. Like, he should never sing. Like, yo, I think he's a better rapper than he is a singer. But apparently, well, according to this album, you would swear that he's a better singer than a rapper. You know, but from the few songs that I've heard, I think he's a better rapper than he is a singer. So he should have just stuck to the rapping more. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear him rap more instead of like the singing, because that just throws me off. Like he can't sing for shit. So, you know, so far it still feels like an instrumental album. It doesn't feel like an album, because I can't even tell you what the album is about so far. Like
because I just hear the beats, the instrumental, the melodies, but there's no substance, man. Like track 7, 1 minute featuring Kanye West. Like I'm really trying not to mess with anything that Kanye is on. You know what I'm saying? Like since slavery is a choice, it is also my choice not to fuck with his shit. But this verse was actually quite dope, which kind of pissed me off because I wanted to just hate on him. You know what I'm saying? Now I have to give him props, but it was a dope verse from Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Nothing incredible, nothing amazing, but it was dope. It was a solid verse. I can't say it's whack. I can't knock it. You know what I'm saying? I like the track. I think it's a dope track. But then X comes through and he starts screaming on a track, and it became very weird, like very quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just weird for me. Like this shit is just weird for me. Maybe he's a weird dude and he was in that pocket and that's why people liked him. But this shit is weird, man. Like when he starts screaming and all that, like I wasn't really fucking with it. I thought Kanye did a good job until X came through. So track track 8 track 8 difference interlude. He's singing again. Like he's singing again. Oh man, like I like the guitar, but the singing, man, like I don't really fuck with the singing. Like you should just left that shit alone. I know I keep on repeating myself, but I can't stress it enough. Like I can't stand it. When he starts singing, like I can't stand that shit. Track 9, Don't Let Go. It's better. It's not great, but it's better. It's better than the previous track. This whole project, like it's just weird, man. Like nah, bruh. Like it's one of the joints where there's some rapping, but dope beat. I feel like he's singing a lot. You know what I'm saying? I like the track, but where are the bars though? Like, you know what I'm saying? I need the bars. Even at track 10, like he's still singing. You know what I'm saying? I need bars. I need lyrics. I need raps. I need. You know what I'm saying? Like people are saying, yo, this kid is really up next, and I know he can rap. I've seen some of his freestyles on videos and stuff like that. So I expected him to put something together where he's rapping more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the timing of his passing. You know what I'm saying? He was still in the process of doing the album. You know what I'm saying? Like just to conclude, I think this was very rushed. You can tell that it was not completed. I think if he was alive, he wouldn't have released the project as it is. I think it would have been a more well-rounded project. He would have like rapped more. You know what I'm saying? Like this just seems like they just wanted to make money off his name or off the album, and I'm not mad at that. If the family agreed and they gave permission for the label to use the song and to put it out, so I can't say much. But overall, man, this ain't it, man. This album is trash, bro. I'm sorry. Like RIP to the dude. Rest in peace, Xxxtantacion. But this album is trash, bro. Like according to me, for the shit that I like, you know what I'm saying? Like people told me, yo, dog, check this shit out. Like this guy got lyrics. So I was listening to the shit thinking he's gonna impress me. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, no shade, but if I was listening to Amigos album, I wouldn't be as disappointed because I'm not listening to them for lyrics. But I actually listened to this thinking, yo, it's gonna be some bars, but I was very disappointed, man. Very, very disappointed. Maybe I'll go back to some of his previous albums and check that out and see if it's better than this. But this shit is trash, man. Trash. And I'm out.